Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first entry in my new vlog series. Let me start off by first officially introducing myself, probably the first time I've actually done this on my YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Montgomery, and I'm a recent graduate from the film program at Full Sail University. I had graduated there on April 22nd, so it's almost a month ago. Let me explain a little bit about this vlog series. What this is actually following the advice of our producing instructors, and what this is doing is actually tracking progress of me as a filmmaker, freshly getting into the industry, and basically from point zero to point wherever this industry may take me, basically to show the world how it was for me going through it and just tracking my progress. Other classmates of mine have already started the vlog series, so pretty much almost immediately on their once they just wrapped up their celebration of graduation. Me, almost a month later. I mean, it's tomorrow might be the rapture, so I guess this could be like the pre-rapture vlog. But so I figured now is probably a good time as any to finally start. Um, so yeah, now that a month has passed since I finished Full Sail, and wow, it was a heck of a school, and pretty much had a very fun time. I made a lot of mistakes, I think, going through, but I think I've learned enough from them, or hope I've learned enough from them that I can, it's not too much of a setback whenever I get into the industry. Had a lot of good time, made a lot of good friends, learned a lot of good stuff from there, and yeah, hopefully it was just a pretty good investment, and I think it was. Um, so, anyways, yeah, this this is my first entry, and this is a month after my graduation. So, kind of please bear with my disjointedness because I got a lot of stuff to cover so far. So, just kind of hopefully I can avoid ranting a bit. Anyways, yeah. So, how things have been for me since in the month since I've graduated Full Sail? Well, I couldn't immediately start afterwards. Start my journey through the film industry right afterwards. I'd pretty much been packed near the end, and I barely had any time to do any preparation, for my entry into the working world. Whenever on my return home from school, right? And as soon as I graduated, there was like a complication with one of the classes. So pretty much it wasn't until a little over a week after graduation that I could officially gain some closure and that I was officially done with the program. Uh, and pretty much whenever I got home, I still do actually to this day really a huge to-do list, a bunch of stuff on my table that I'm really just getting very sluggish about getting taken care of. I think is actually personally, I think my progress is dismal, but hopefully this will be a good start to getting some forward motion. Probably one of the biggest things holding me back is the fact that I 19 already done with college. I still don't even have a freaking driver's license. So right now I'm just kind of doing a crash course and doing what I can on my own, with the assistance of friends and family, to get myself learned how to drive, and so I can go meet professionals and make connections and really just freely get work. Um, so yeah, progress. Not a whole lot this past month, like I said. Probably spent most of it just really lazing about. I didn't realize how tough it would be for me to get to work and be productive here in such a comfortable environment. But I don't know. I guess it takes time for some people. Some people faster than others. I think late last week, pretty much just a week ago actually, I'd gotten a big lead from a friend of mine who had graduated a few months earlier in the program, and he basically sent this job, this gig in Dallas for next week to a lot of folks that I know from around here, and you know, just other colleagues that we know about this paying gig, which I think is pretty remarkable considering how, you know, It was, this is pretty much a godsend, and really, I owe this guy, I owe this guy a big one. And yeah, it looks like I'm booked for the gig next week. So hopefully, once I start working next week, even though it's just only for a few days, it'll be just what I need to get myself out of this lazy kind of comfortable funk that I am in. At this place, my house here, to get back in the field and really get motivated again, and really, you know, get a sense for what I'm working for, and why I want to, the kind of work that I actually want to get into. Um, this is another big, huge thing on my to-do list. So this is progress in itself. And I want to do a pre-rapture vlog if it does happen. Uh, if it happens, it happens tomorrow. But I'm just kind of, it's a good motivator, I guess. Anyways, aside from that, I still got to draft an email to the local professionals here about using prop weapons, being working with armorers and prop weapon masters. It's something I'm probably going to be able to get done later tonight once I'm done with this vlog post. And also, I'm going to be contacting officials within the military. I don't want to specify this early on exactly what I'm up to, but it's pretty much carrying. I'm continuing progress on something I've been working on since October that's carried a lot of momentum through school, and a lot of people are pretty excited about this project. So hopefully this script that I've written, I'm expanding it to a bigger scale project. So in order to do research, I got to contact these folks in the military and see where if they can point me in the right direction as far as what I should, who I should contact for the information I need to get the script done. And once a friend of mine finishes the master program at the Full Sail, that's going to be one big side project I'm going to have on my plate. So at least I have that going for me. Other than that, though, really, the big thing is just learning to drive as soon as possible, and getting all that taken care of, so I can at least get a day job, some part-time work, a steady work while I search for gigs in the area, and then build up enough money to fund a move possibly to Austin, Texas later on this year, or at least just get some payments made on my huge, huge, huge tuition debt. For those of you that don't know, may not know, Full Sail is a very expensive school to go to, only for just 2 years, but still pretty expensive. And yeah, it's just going to be it was a slap in the face whenever my friends kind of pointed out how soon October is coming. So anyways, I'm trying to kind of, before I lose track and start ranting, everything like that, I just kind of get focused and keep this as brief as possible. Looking at some notes here. Yeah, I pretty much left a lot of stuff half finished. I didn't even collect all of the projects that I work on. I didn't even collect copies of, some actual raw copies of, and I got to figure that out, and a whole crap ton of stuff for my to-do list, as far as like different side projects that I've got on my mind. So I got to keep writing, and really just do anything I can do to just make sure not a day is wasted. But I don't know. I work at a different pace than a lot of people. It's definitely I definitely need an overhaul of my personal workflow and just how I, manage my own time and, productivity at home. But really, if I'm not being productive, I'm spending time with friends and close people. So I don't know. I guess it is what it is, and I guess that's about as much as I can cover. As far as this vlog series, I'm going to try to stay as consistent with it as much as possible. At the very least, making it weekly. So I don't have to do it. I don't want to bore you guys every day of doing my own entry, because I already do my own journal and everything like that. So guess that's it, really. Expect my the next entry on next Friday. Oh no, I'm going to be working then. And next weekend, or if there's any huge breaks that I get in between that I feel really excited to tell you guys about. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first entry. I'm glad you guys, if you're still watching, I'm very glad for your patience, and hope you guys can stick through with the series and see where I go in the coming months, and we'll just see where this goes. Thank you, everybody. Trying to think here. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this. Oh, anyways, yeah. So yeah, thank you, everybody, and hope to see you next time. And yeah, see you later.